Hey guys, this is Kaffei, and my Harlequin mask is done now. So yay! I painted it, I did all the stuff, and I polyurethaned it, and it's looking very shiny now. Yeah, every time I polyurethane things that I've painted with acrylic paint, it just makes the paint look a lot more vibrant. So, and it seals it, so that's a good thing. That's very nice. So, yeah, did all that stuff, and now it's done. And for the back side, oh no! Oh god. I'm just gonna keep this video rolling, whatever. For the back side, I attached Velcro, well, no, I did not attach Velcro. I attached elastic and sewed it several times back and forth right here to itself so that it made a little loop so that it would be secure. I did that on both sides, and I measured it. I measured the person's head size, so I knew this would be enough beforehand, and I tried it on. I had my boyfriend try it on, and you know, it works. It stays on your head. And also I took some thick cloth. I'm not sure what type of cloth this is. I just kind of had it in my drawer of cloth stuff, but it's thick. It's got this diamond pattern so that it had some kind of padding on the inside. So it's kind of like batting. And I folded it over several times, put another piece inside, and hemmed it and stitched it together and hot glued it on here so that it sticks to your head more because it's more snug, and it's also more comfortable. I did that on the bottom too. This is a little thicker. I am not exactly sure if it's going to fit his head yet because his nose might be too big for that space that his nose is in. And if that's the case, then I'm going to bring some more cloth and I can put it on the cheeks so it pushes it off of his face a little bit more so his nose isn't snug inside this little nose area. Speaking of the nose, I also sanded the nostrils down a little bit because those fibers of the plaster cloth were kind of poking out. So I sanded that, got it damp with a wet cloth to take away all of the sanding stuff because you don't want to kill the person you're giving the mask to, and kind of smoothed it down. And then, because it smelled like polyurethane, I rubbed some soap on there, and it does not smell as bad anymore. And so, yeah, it happened, guys. It actually happened. I actually made this mask. So, yay. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll probably, if I make any more masks, I might do a tutorial on them. But this is pretty much the technique that I use for everything, except for my Majora's Mask, which I have a tutorial on. I used expanding foam. But yeah, so another way to do this is to use paper mache. That's what they make those nice masks you see at the Renaissance Fair with, those little half masks that are really pretty. Yeah, they use paper mache with those, and those turn out great. So yeah, and if anybody else knows any better ways to do the nose thing and making it not smell like polyurethane, feel free to comment. And if you guys want to request any more tutorials, just let me know. Y'all have a magical unicorn-filled day. Thanks for watching.